She the type of girl with a love that runs so deep. When she speaks, she keep me on the edge of my seat. She don't speak English, she speaking frequencies that give me chills to make me go weak in the knees. And lil' mama said that she in love with me, and that her heart is really love with me to keep. Please, she wanna put that aux cord into my chest, listening to my heartbeat beat, listen to it on repeat. And you know it never skip a beat, it be the only way to put her ass to sleep. See, she be the only one to keep me on my feet. Without my aux cord, she'll see it and weep. You know I love to play for keeps. She keeps me feeling cool like the late night breeze that blows over the top of my sheets. I knew it was meant to be the moment she set me free and said something that it's gonna make the whole world sing like, this love is her. Yeah, this love is ours. And this love is us. Yeah, this love is power. Yeah, this love is her. Yeah, this love is ours. And this love is us. Yeah, this love is power, power. She says she loves me a lot. Says I'm too hot to try, wants to tie the knot. And if I'm ever offbeat, then her heart will stop and I'ma take a shot with that drum kick and hit the spot. Full electric shock, heart too fast to clock. Pulling tension on the heartstrings, you can hit the knot. But up for me, it's like pushing up 300 watts. And when that bass drop, I'm all ears until they start to pop. And I love a sound wave, no other bot. Always got me vibing, multi-level like a parking lot. I'm fully plugged in, watch your head start to bob. She say the way to make her feel, always does the job. The vibrations in the air, make her body rock. Completely in tune with the music, keep us in the lock. We keep it popping together, we decide when we stop. We interconnected like soundboards, even through the odds. This love is her. Yeah, this love is ours. And this love is us. Yeah, this love is power. Yeah, this love is her. Yeah, this love is ours. And this love is us. Hey, this love is power, power. She my number one, yeah, she the one for me. Even when we turned up, you feel her in the streets. You can feel her in the crowd, feel her in your feet. Feel it when you turn the speakers up, that's a hell of a treat. Even when we first met, I couldn't even think. All I could do was sit and listen to the way she speak. To my mind, to my ears, to my soul, in my bones. Every fiber of my being, leaving me feeling complete. And I wait to hear her voice and I'm never late. There's just something about her I can never recreate. I find her beautiful with every single sound she make. So without her I wouldn't be the man I am today. Yeah, she the only one for me, it got me feeling great. The way she whispers in my ears, it can heal the pain. Only she can say she ain't the pilot of my dinner plate. You see my love for her was sideways like a figure eight.
Hey, what's good? We're on Zoetic Productions today. We have LUNACYxX. What's up?
Everybody? In the motherfucking house.
Is that how you pronounce it? You have the X's on it.
I just say LUNACYxX. I only put the X's there for aesthetic purposes.
Yeah.
Because I was going to put my name, it's just the way it sounds, but like there's hundreds of people that have the same name. So
right?
Yeah. I'll put the X's so it's easier for people to find me.
It trademarks you better, right?
Yeah.
So how long have you been in this biz?
I've been writing music since I was 12 years old.
Wow.
Started with poetry, but like so I was born in St. Louis, Missouri, and I've been back and forth my whole life.
Okay.
And so like I was 14, 15 years old, like I had a bunch of poetry written. I didn't even know what the fuck beats were.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. I'm telling you. Life is messed up. But moved back to Missouri, and I started going to Roosevelt High School. Back out there, and I heard my first beat was cats banging on the lockers in the hallway, and I memorized one of my poems, and I was like, this is dope. I'm gonna try that again. And then I started looking up YouTube songs, so like I didn't know that I was able to take beats, so I was using like mainstream beats and shit at first.
Okay.
I didn't even know there were beat makers and stuff. I didn't even know I could do that stuff. I was still a young teenager, so I didn't know what I was doing. I just started out.
So do you have any influential poets that you were inspired by?
No, not really. I mean, if you're looking at like actual poets that wrote poems, I would probably say Edgar Allan Poe. I like Edgar Allan Poe. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but his name was like Robert Frost.
Robert
Oh
Frost.
yeah, Robert
Okay, I got
and
a
then
question.
and then Emily Dickinson.
Okay, so if you had to quote one of them, could you quote Edgar? What's a poem? What's a famous?
Nevermore. That's all I know. I mean, I don't really.
Knock, 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 rapping at the door. Remember that one?
Oh yeah, The Raven.
The Raven. Okay. That's cool. So you used to read a lot of old school, like, books.
Yeah.
Why were you inspired by that time era of reading?
I don't know. I would say I was more inspired by Bone Thugs and Harmony more than anything. My older brother would listen to them all the time, and that's where like the idea to start writing came in the first place. But it was my sister that got me into writing poetry. But
okay.
but when like I started actually getting into music, like Bone Thugs and Harmony was where it started. And then Tupac and then Biggie and stuff, but like it all started with Too Short though.
So were you around the area of Tupac and Biggie? Were you like a little kid or?
I was like 4 years old when I first heard my first Too Short song. So Too Short is my recollection of where it all started, and then it just moved from there. And then Tupac, Biggie, Bone, all them.
So you've been back and forth from St. Louis and Salt Lake, you say, right?
Utah.
Yeah. Oh, just Utah. But so what's the differences between St. Louis and between Utah that you find?
Well, I can tell you right now that when I first moved back out here, it was weird trying to sleep because I was constantly waiting for the gunshots to go off. But eventually it kind of swayed and went away. I got used to the quietness, but it's mainly just loud as fuck, gunshots and shit.
So it's pretty crazy area that you
Yeah.
were in.
Yeah.
Is this where your parents are, or like your family grew up?
That's where my family grew up, but my parents and siblings are out here.
Okay. So, what is the music scene like out there?
I don't know, I haven't been out there in the last 18 years.
Oh, okay. So you don't know.
No.
So that's cool though.
Back then, though, it was popping. I'll tell you right now. I was part of it. Nobody knows this, really, but I was part of a high school project where we made a CD for the business class.
Oh, okay.
And so I did that, and that was sponsored by Nelly
Oh,
and
wow.
his Shoe for Show for Kids Foundation.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was a while back.
Marshall Falk and the mayor of St. Louis. And
Huh.
yeah, that was kind of cool being called down in the middle of class. I'm like, outside veterans, your limo's outside waiting for you. And I'll be like, I've got to go. And the teacher would be like, sit down. Like, you ain't a rapper. I'm like, I am, dude.
Like, they're talking about me, fool.
Yeah, I was the only white kid, so.
Huh.
I had like 200 kids that auditioned. I never really auditioned. I just put a mixtape in and just left.
Huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were you nervous about that?
No.
Like auditioning or
No.
anything like that?
No.
So where did the idea of putting a CD together come from as far
I
as
ran
that?
out of time to audition.
Mm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I found out like last minute I had like 2 days left, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I went. And
So did you burn it on a laptop, computer, or something like that?
Yeah,
Or?
like just regular blank burnt CD.
Nice.
Some track that I lost a long time, called like A Young Man's Riddle or some shit.
Huh.
Young man's riddle.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I ended up rewriting that song and never recorded it.
So with your writing style, what makes you stand out from other artists?
The way that I write, honestly, I don't even know how to describe my writing style. I just get, like, something just happens. I'll just start writing, and then something takes over, and then these rhyme schemes start to, like, just pour out, and I don't know. I don't really know what makes me different or any better than the next artist, honestly.
Okay. What comes first, the beat or the lyrics?
Most of the time, it's the lyrics.
Okay. And then you fit them on the beat.
And then I fit them on a beat, yeah. Sometimes a beat will just come, and then normally so my writing process, okay, if you want, okay, this, I think what sets me apart is when I'm writing, is I'll listen to the beat for hours. I won't even write anything. I'll just listen. And I will let the beat basically tell me what it wants to say. So ideally, I'll write down what I think the beat is saying,
Okay.
and then I'll rap it.
Okay. So you're inspired by the beat.
Yeah.
Okay. But sometimes you have pre-written stuff that works on a beat.
Yeah.
So does it like both ways?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your style of music if you had to narrow it down to one genre?
Chopper.
Hell yeah. That's what I see you as.
Yeah.
So what makes
One of the
chopping?
best choppers. Have you had any kind of recognition or awards here for your chopping?
No. Well, I
You
mean,
deserve it.
I don't really get a lot of recognition. I don't really look for it.
Mm.
I kind of just take it as it goes.
You just do it for the art.
Yeah, I just do it for the art. It's fun. I love it. I don't really look for recognition. I'm not looking for popularity. I'm not looking to be famous and stuff. It just comes with the territory. So
Right.
as it happens, I kind of just slowly embrace it.
Your skill set deserves that, though. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
You know, and like, how long have you been performing here? Like, how long have you been in?
I started performing, I think I did my first show live in 2021.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But
Right
my
after.
real first show live was the record release for that Veltside record downtown St. Louis during the
Okay.
Cardinals game. That was my first ever show.
During a Cardinals game.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Tell us about this.
But it wasn't in the game. I was outside, like downtown, while
Uh-huh.
there was a game going on. So there were pedestrians that were going to the show.
Coming in and out of the
Ah.
game.
And we were
making
on
it
the
to show.
radio. We had the radio station there, and so it was just us four kids rapping on stage for the city. Basically, we were just rapping live to the city.
Wow, that's
Nice.
really cool.
And that same day, I was approached by one of the cats that was on the team. His name was Young Trill. His aunt approached me and asked me that day if I wanted to fly back to LA with her and sign with Def Jam Records.
Oh,
Damn.
word.
And how old were you?
17.
17.
I hadn't even graduated yet, and then I was like, I can't, and I turned it down.
You just had like other things going on at the
Yeah.
time. or-
I was on a mission.
Hmm.
I had a mission to prove somebody wrong in my life, and so I finished school to make that happen.
Huh.
Oh, really? What were your grades like in school?
F's.
Yeah.
It was trash.
Were you one of those kids that had to scramble at the last minute to get
Mhm.
everything in?
That was me.
I slept a lot.
Yeah,
That's all I
same.
did. I was
Same,
just
man.
sleep.
Mm.
Yeah.
I learned
Good
recently that school doesn't teach you knowledge; it teaches you obedience.
It's a modern day. It's like it's the early stages of the prison system.
Yeah.
It's just conditioning, gets you used to it.
And
Mm.
medicine, they medicate kids so that they're calm and sit still and don't think, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. So this is great. I'm glad you're in the studio. We love your song, Oxcord. That's pretty sick. What inspired you to write this song? About your girl or like what?
Oxcord is a literal love letter to hip hop.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's Oxcord, a hip hop love letter, and it's basically me singing. It's from a lover's point of view. Like I'm singing a love song as tribute to hip hop.
Oh.
Okay.
So like if you listen to it again, like I personified hip hop and turned it into a female, so that way I'd actually have something to actually sing to instead of an inanimate object. So I turned
Right.
it into a female. 'Cause,
Okay, so like Mary Jane.
yeah, because everyone's always like, I'm married to the game, right?
Yeah. So yeah, that's dope. That's a really cool concept. And your music, your styles are really, they're breaking out. They're different from everybody else's,
Yeah.
you know? What are your biggest inspirations besides Bone Thugs and what you learned in your childhood?
Well, I got a lot of underground artists that are like that inspire me and stuff. Like I have like Immortal Technique or Greaves. You got Brother Ali. You got Hieroglyphics. You got Jedi Mind Tricks. You got Wu-Tang Clan. Those are my favorite guys right there. I love Wu-Tang Clan. And then you have who else? Atmosphere.
Nice.
There's just so many. I can't even name them all. Like we have Rakim stuff.
Mhm.
Like
You named a lot of the greats, yeah.
there's so many, and I can't leave out Eminem, right? Because Eminem started. But I mean, how it all start, I guess the people that I grew up listening to before I got into like rapping and stuff, like I was listening to ICP.
Okay.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was fucking singing the shit out of Great Malenko, like word for word and shit. And then I discovered Eminem, and then I was just like, so that's what lyricism is. And then so like I just took everything and mashed it together because I got kicked out because my shit was basically horrorcore shit.
Okay.
I got kicked out of high school for writing a song about
shit.
murdering people.
How did I get to the principal and stuff?
Oh man, I went to lunch, right? I put my fucking my binder on the table and got in line for food and came back. My binder was gone, and then I was getting called to the office. And they're like, "We're gonna kick you out now."
Really?
They had the cops. They had Roy City Police there and everything.
Wow, because of your music and your style. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
Yeah,
they kicked me out and sent me over to Washington up there on Monroe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't that illegal of
That-
them to do?
Like,
Well-
it's freedom of speech. Like, you should be able to
Right,
vent and
but-
write and your
You can't just
art.
be like, that's for my creative writing class or something.
They didn't
Yeah.
believe that shit.
So they
I was
just
talking-
tagged you as.
I was talking about like snipping brake wires and shit and watching people die in car crashes. And it was just the way I was writing and stuff because I was listening to ICP and shit.
Mhm.
So
So it's pretty dark, and they were.
it
just,
was
like,
dark until like,
concerned.
yeah, people were hella concerned.
Hmm.
But when I moved to Missouri though, and then like I started hanging out on the streets and with people just making beats on the fucking bus stop glass and stuff, on everything, dude. Like hanging out with different people is what basically opened the doors in my mind to allow everything to just pour out. I was like, shit,
Nice.
holy shit. And then I've been on my own, solo. I tried the whole group shit. Like, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because every time it came down to it, every group that I was in, it either fell apart or when it came time to get on stage and do our show, the guys bailed out.
Like it wasn't
So I got up
reliable.
on stage and just did the whole show myself.
Damn.
Oh,
So,
really?
so I've been solo ever since then. So
That makes sense. I mean, it's really hard in this industry sometimes to team up. You
Yeah.
know.
everybody's just like, oh, my shit smells better than your shit. So it's
Right.
like, oh, whatever.
And also, it's like whoever you group up with, as far as hip hop goes, it's also like a reflection of yourself. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Whoever
Yeah.
you work with.
I believe that the reason why we work so well and we've stuck together with our project is because we're male and female and we're not competing. But I feel like if you have like a group of men or a group of women, there's competition constantly
Yeah.
and somebody's going to evolve and jump out. Somebody's, you know what I mean? Like things change with music. So being solo, honestly, is probably the smartest thing to do in this business unless, you know, you find.
Well, I mean, it's good to have a team in certain
Yeah.
in certain
Yeah.
Being solo
aspects.
sucks. I mean, like, cause like I really don't have like a lot of resources and shit. Like, everybody's an artist apparently in Salt
Yeah.
Lake and all of Utah. Everybody fucking makes music. And
Yeah,
the other
but
day
do
I
they
asked a
do it
question. I was
right?
like, all right, DistroKid's shutting down. What am I gonna do? Where's the good place to post my music? Everybody is a freaking artist, and not only one artist got on my page. It was like, try TuneCore. All these artists. Like, why? Like,
So we're on distro. I didn't really realize this is happening.
yeah, they're selling off. They're
So we need to pull our stuff off of there. Will
well.
they take?
I'm waiting to see how the transition goes because I don't know what the outcome's going to be.
Uh-huh.
So I'm waiting to see how that settles down,
Mhm.
and then I'll decide from there whether or not I'm going to keep my music on the site.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm looking at TuneCore. But like, it seems like there's a lot. Like, I hate saying it, but like, there's hella gatekeeping going on.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I hear it all the time. Oh, Looney, you're so dope. You're so fire. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? How come you haven't done this or done that? What do you mean?
Right.
Everyone fucking gatekeeps. Like, it's been like, I went like a whole year without getting a show.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I could have
competitive.
called around. Yeah, I mean,
If you have the right team, you
But-
got the right people, you got, you know, studio-wise, do you have a professional studio? Your music
Yeah,
sounds
yeah, I go-
clean as hell.
yeah, I got a guy down in Ogden. Shout out to Wave Lee. Dude's dope as hell. He's way good. I've been going to him, and it's convenient because it's right down the street from my house.
Nice.
And I've been having to drive like an hour to go to the studio, and then
Yeah.
drive all the way back.
So
Yeah.
we've talked about a collab, and we would love it. Like,
Oh, yeah. I'm
absolutely
totally
love
down.
it. You're welcome. This is where we are. This is our studio. This is where we're at. And we love to collab. And you collab with a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I like collabing.
Like, and if you collab with us, you can rely on us on the shows. That's 100%.
You find a lot of them nowadays, like they just don't take it seriously, you know. And I know hip hop is fun and everything, and but like there's a part where if you really want to like, if you want to be taken seriously as a rapper, you gotta take the business seriously as well.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that like these kids get a lot more chances nowadays. You know, it was a lot different from us growing up. Like we had to like claw and fight for just an opportunity.
Yeah.
An investment.
Now they're just handed out left and right. Like everyone does it now. It's just
Well,
like this.
it's an investment, and the competition is bullshit sometimes because you're like, okay, people just want to make money off each other.
It's
you know
a
what I mean?
popularity contest.
It's
honestly.
popularity and how much money are you going to make that person?
It doesn't matter. Like
You know?
I was saying, like everyone's asked me why I haven't done. It's literally because I'm not as popular as the next guy. It's simply what it is.
Hmm.
I'm not drawing in hundreds of people and stuff. Like honestly, I'm a lazy artist. I would be honest right now. I'm lazy as shit. I'll write my music, but I don't actively go out and seek opportunities.
Mm.
So is it gatekeeping? Is it really like?
Like
honestly,
maybe you're gatekeeping yourself in a
yeah,
way.
It's
Yeah.
one or the other. Most of the time, I'm in my own way a lot of the time. But when I go out there and actively seek something, nobody has an answer, and that's the shit that's starting to bug me and piss me off. Like,
Yeah.
Now, the first time I saw you perform, weren't you at Leatherheads for that big cypher thing? Were you part of that?
I was there for that cyber.
That was sick. My impression of you was like, damn.
No, but I
he's
think
like, you
you've
stood
seen
out.
me perform before that. My first show was during this dude. It was like he had brought his fucking dog with him. He was going around, and I don't remember what his name was, but that was like my first show, and that was before I did the Haystack show in like 2021.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't.
This dude would talk about like outer space and all that shit. It was almost kind of like Space Dogs, but it was something else that had to do with space.
Yeah, I don't think I was there for that.
Yeah, I never would have known that there was a dog there.
Cause like
I didn't even know that dogs.
I was here. I moved here in 2018, but
okay.
I wasn't like starting out and broken out until 2023. I was kind of like in a situation where I was not really seen, you know?
Yeah.
Interviews were going on, but I wasn't really seen. So, but anyways, it's really, the 801 is actually a pretty amazing place because we do have a lot of really good artists, and the competition can be crazy,
Mhm.
but if you're like working as a team and as a whole with everybody, don't you feel like that works?
Yeah, it makes
You know?
things easier for sure.
Like, I feel like when people encourage each other and lift each other up, that's also lifting yourself up.
Yeah.
You know, stepping over people and stepping on them, that's just bullshit. I don't believe in that. But, so where are you going next?
Right now, I'm currently working on a boom bap EP. It started off as a mixtape, but the more I'm working on it, the more it's slowly transitioning to an EP. So, like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna push to get that out because I got one more song to re-record because I didn't like the delivery on it, and there's one. It's a cipher, and I'm debating whether or not if I really want to do a cipher because it's gonna be the boom bap revolution beat.
Okay.
And so I have the regular song, but I wanted to get all the artists that are participating in this album to all jump on the cipher. But I don't know.
So you have features and you wanted all your features to go in on one.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a cool concept.
Either
I
that
like
or open it and allow other artists to hop on it. Like I'm having a dilemma on deciding which direction I want to take it. But other than that, once I get that done, that's what I want to drop before I drop my main album.
Nice.
Cool. That's cool.
And I've been working on that motherfucker for years.
Huh.
It's driving me nuts. Like I want to get it done, but like I'm having too many obstacles that are in my way and stuff. So it's like getting harder and harder to do.
So you say you just kind of like kick back a little bit. You're not really out there as much.
Yeah.
But
I mean, when the opportunities arise, like if you hop in my DM and like, hey, come perform, I'll be like, all right, cool, I'll come perform. That's cool. But I'm not going out there and actively seeking the shows. Like,
you kind of have to.
yeah.
You do. Like, if you really want to stay in the scene, you got to be on it. A lot of the times, you have to be watching Facebook, watching posts.
I'm not really on Facebook a lot. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not online a lot. Like, I'll get on there for maybe like 10 minutes, and I'll maybe post something, and then I get right back off.
Yeah.
Hop over, check my Instagram real fast, scroll through it for like 5 minutes, and then hop back off. And I'm gonna go eat some food and go to sleep.
So you're the
All
kind
I
of
do is
artist would
sleep.
definitely need to be on like a label where they can take care of all of that for you.
I haven't been offered,
know?
except for when I was a teenager. Other than that, I've had nobody.
That's really surprising.
Do you ever look back at that and just like wonder what it could have been if you would have did sign?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, it would have been cool if I had a different mindset back then, but it is what it is. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because if I had, then I probably wouldn't have taken the path where I'm at now. And
Right.
the music that I have now would be totally different than if I had taken that opportunity. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I wouldn't have all the bangers that I have now. So I'm kind of glad that I turned it down.
It was too early, but it was probably inspiring, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be one of those rappers that makes it too quick and then is broke before they're 30.
Yeah.
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 Crash quick.
Because I didn't know anything about the music industry. I didn't know anything about contracts and that stuff. But as I got older and more educated, the more I'm just like, I'm glad I didn't sign.
Mhm.
Because
Right.
I could have got taken advantage of in more than one way. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's a dangerous world out there for music, that's for sure. But like, what if you could like achieve any goal with your music, anything? What are you working towards, and what would you like to achieve?
I don't have a goal.
Hmm.
I don't have one. I just like to make my music. I've been making so much music. Like, I have so much music. Right? Like, I wanted to make an album, but it's taken so long that I'm just getting to the point where I'm like, I'm just gonna just fucking release it, dude. I'm just gonna dump it all. Like, I don't even care anymore.
Huh.
Like, my goal is the album, and once I'm done, I'm just like, I don't have any goals.
So
after
how
it.
big is your catalog?
I probably got like 15 songs recorded right now that like are unreleased.
They're just kind of waiting.
Waiting for the album, and I just keep seeing them. But I don't know if they're signs or what, but I keep scrolling, and I'm just release your music.
Maybe now's
Don't
the
sit on your
time.
music. Don't wait any longer.
Yeah.
You got music.
Yeah.
Release it. And I'm just,
Someone needs to hear that shit
right now. Release your music.
Like, it's
oh my
Do you
god.
feel like you can really relate to your fan base? Like, do you feel like you can relate to people?
I don't even know if I have a fan base.
Huh.
Now, one thing I like
I
is
mean, I'm
that
sure I have
is-
fans out there. There's people that listen to my music, but like, if I go to a show and perform, I never run into a fan.
Huh.
One thing I like is your logo with the killer teddy bear.
Yeah, that's
So
Yes,
eyes-
who did that?
so. Ron Green did that for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was my idea. It was my concept. I gave him the idea. I said, "Here, I want this bear. I want him to have a straight jacket. I want him to have these pins in there, the voodoo pins. And basically, it's a bear that's basically constrained within a society that won't allow him to be free. There's a
Okay.
mouth sewn.
Mhm.
We live in a country that says we have freedom of speech, but when you speak your mind, you're canceled.
Right.
You can't. There is no freedom of speech. And then like the straight jacket is a form of confinement in your environment. You think you're free, but you're not really free. It's there's so much hidden
Innuendos
innuendos and
behind
messages behind the bear that you can interpret it however you want. My interpretation is different than your interpretation. My interpretation is this being held back in a society that encourages you to take leaps and move forward, but
But there's so many
But-
walls and boundaries.
prevents you from doing it.
But society like operates on a double standard. In a way.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. It's like you're almost to the finish line and they trip you.
basically.
You know?
Yeah.
So why a bear?
Why a bear?
Yeah.
I like bears. I always got called a bear. Bears have been like symbols in my life for some reason, even though like my Chinese zodiac's like a tiger for some reason. But the bear it just kept appearing in my life, and I don't know if you know what synchronicities are,
Yes.
but like usually when I drop music or anything, I look for synchronicities, and the synchronicities were everywhere with the bear. Like I even have one. I was driving home, and there's a fucking cloud shaped like my bear.
Oh wow.
Really?
That's cool.
Sitting there in the straitjacket. I was like, "There's no way." So yeah, I just released it. And I was
So you
like,
just look at symbols and meanings and everything.
That was after you created your logo. You saw that cloud.
That's cool. I look at that kind of stuff all the time. Those
The world
signs,
aligning to tell you something.
yeah. I mean, I even
signs, meanings, symbols. Art really has a lot to do with the symbology of things, you know. And did you take a picture of it?
ran it through AI
Okay.
and made it realistic.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's still my bear.
That's cool.
Just a
And
cool
that
thing.
symbolizes you.
And was this before, like,
And red's my favorite color. So,
Okay.
but I got red, white, and blue. So,
That's cool.
but I like the bear, and the bear for me, just reminds me of when I was a toddler. I was like 3, 4 years old. I used to have a teddy bear,
Hmm.
and I loved the fuck out of that thing. And like one time, I dropped it. I was up on the second floor, and I dropped my teddy bear, and I went right over with it.
oh,
Oh.
what?
And I hit the first floor banister, hit the steps, rolled down, and then like smacked concrete.
Oh, shit.
How old were you?
Like 3 years old.
Oh wow.
Jesus.
Grabbed my
Wow.
teddy, took off running.
Huh.
It was my bear.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're thick and thin with that bear.
yeah.
That's cool.
But so yeah, the bear's been a big part of my life.
Did you ever watch Ted? Maybe you could do a
He's eating
spin-off.
gummy bears right now.
Maybe you could do a spin-off of Ted and have your bear and be like,
Yeah.
Like if bear,
like cut the strings off his.
if the bear was more sadistic and vulgar.
What? Yeah. I mean, I kind of did that. But then,
Like cut the strings off and you could talk. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's dope. So yeah, you have great art. You have great music. If we're gonna be inviting you out to shows now. Now that I know that, I'll be like, hey, if our
Yeah.
promoters need somebody, I'll definitely send you that way if you want to. You know?
yeah. I'm always down. I'm always
tear
down.
that shit up, dude. Like,
Yeah.
and maybe it is competition. Maybe people are a little afraid to get you in on the game
I
because
thought
you're so
the same
good.
thing. I was like, maybe I'm just
You're
too
sick.
intimidating. Maybe my style of music is just too much, and people just can't keep up. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you guys just need to get on your A game or
Yeah,
something. I don't
so,
know.
like-
It's not my fault. It's yours.
We like to collab with people that are a little bit more experienced. I do because it challenges me, and I'm that kind of person.
Yeah.
I compete with myself, but if I'm with somebody who has more skill sets, I'm gonna bring my skill set up, and that
Yeah.
makes me better. So I'm not afraid of a challenge. But yeah, we would love to get you on a collab, and it would
Hell
be
yeah.
fun.
I'm totally game.
So what? How'd you come up with the rapper named Lunacy? Where did that
I've
come?
had that name since I was 12.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my friends and I started to write. I started writing like stories
Hmm.
before the music came, and the first group that I had was with my homie Bryson Lance, my homie Chris Pink, my homie Sean Benson, and we started to write. We were starting to make music, but like I was the only one who was more dedicated than the rest,
Okay.
and we called ourselves the Mineral Spirits.
Okay.
Mineral spirits.
Yeah, it was stupid. Like I was like we had like started drinking booze and shit, getting into drugs, and we thought it was cool. But like I was the only one who really took off with the music. My friend Bryson, he was the one who kind of pushed me the most because he was always like, let's spit some freestyles. He'd always put the beats on and stuff, and then it took off more when I moved back here.
Yeah.
Because I was older. I didn't have any restrictions. I didn't have to go to school anymore. And started writing. Found beats on YouTube. And then I didn't even, like, like this shit right here. Like I didn't know. I didn't know that there were other independent producers that fucking had studios in their houses. I'm sitting here rolling around the city looking for an actual studio.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought I had to do all this shit for real. Cause like, I don't know, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to fill me in on the ins and outs. I had to figure all the shit out on my own. I didn't have any like I got music influences, but I didn't have anyone to look up to. I didn't have a big brother. Like I have a brother, but like I mean,
Like a role model in the music.
yeah, I didn't have any role models.
Any guidance? You
No
know?
guidance,
Yeah.
nobody to show me the ins and outs, nobody to teach. Everything that I know about music, I taught myself. My writing, my rapping, and all that shit, self-taught. I didn't have anybody to teach me what metaphors and punchlines and all that shit were.
You
right?
kind of have to learn that on your own.
I
like,
did it all by myself.
yeah.
But
Tell us quickly before you ask this question about your show coming up this Saturday.
so this Saturday at Liquid Joe's, we have the No Luck Needed event. It's being hosted by R&R Entertainment. That's basically all the information I have. All I know is I'm going to be there. Still Undefeated is going to be there. And that's the only person I know of because I don't know any of the other artists. Cause
Well, we're going to show up, we're going to pull up for you and have fun. So, and this interview will be the next day. So, you guys
All right,
understand?
I got one more. Okay. On the movie Friday, what was Smokey's mama's name? Was it A, Joanne, B, Pamela, C, Deborah, or D, Arlene?
I haven't seen that movie in so long. I'm going to go with... My brain tells me Deborah. I
Nope.
want to say Pamela.
The answer was A,
I
Joanne.
don't even know.
That's
I
a
don't
tough
watch
one.
TV,
Yeah,
honestly.
you only hear her name once in the entire movie.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah, towards the end, where they're looking for Craig and Smokey. Craig's sister goes up to her, Joanne, have you seen Craig and Smokey over there?
Oh,
That's a tough
And
question.
she's like, I thought they were. She's like, I thought they were over there.
All right. Well, cool. Well,
Shit's
do you want to
sick.
do one more?
Let's try one
Just
more.
to try one
Let's
more?
Try one more. Let's do it.
All right.
So we can find it. Let's find a simple one.
As long as you don't have spider vision,
Spider Vision.
see through the cards.
That's not
That's
Spidey
X-ray
sense.
vision.
That's X-ray vision.
X-ray. Okay, fine. What's spider vision like?
Spidey sense. It's like he can basically like. It's kind of like Final Destination, except like.
Oh yeah. Okay. Just
Like
that.
he can
Sense
Sense
things coming before it happens. Like that's why he's always able to.
premonition.
That's why he would kick Batman's ass in a heartbeat.
If I had
Oh.
Spidey senses, I would just watch his eyeballs and watch where his eyes stopped while reading the questions. And I'd go, oh, okay, it's D. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what I was meaning. As long as you don't have those superpowers. But
Only when I rap. I don't breathe.
really,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the time, yeah.
Alright, I got one more. Dominic Jones
Never heard of it.
is the real name of which chart-topping artist? Was it A, Gunna, B, Lil Baby, C, Da Baby, or D, Roddy Ricch?
Roddy Rich.
Nope, the answer was B, Lil Baby.
Who the fuck? I'm just
Yeah. Who the fuck is Lil Baby? Who's Lil Baby?
I don't listen to that guy.
Yeah, I
There's-
don't.
yeah.
I don't either.
I've never heard a Lil Baby,
I haven't listened to
Sounds
music
like-
lately.
but I thought it was a chick.
Especially in the mainstream. I don't like. I'm not really into any of the mainstream hip hop.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
mumble rap, I despise mumble rap.
Yeah, I don't listen to that shit either. I hate mumble rap. So I basically just don't listen to music anymore because that's all I ever hear.
All I'm saying is, what the fuck are y'all saying? Like,
Right? Well, this has been a great interview.
That's
Did you have fun?
I did.
Yeah.
Anything you want to plug in? Anything you want to shout out? Like any social media, any platforms you're gonna be on, so people can find your music.
You can find me on all platforms. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. You can find me. Just type in XxLUNACYxX. It'll just take you wherever
Yeah.
you needed to go.
Yeah, make sure you have the 2 X's at the front and the end of the name, so that way they can find you a lot
Big
faster.
X, Lunacy, little X, big X.
I think the algorithm is starting to recognize it, so you don't have to worry about how big or little the X's are. You can just type in XxLUNACYxX, and it'll just Google me, and it'll take you right there.
All right. Cool.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, thank you for getting on to Zoetic Productions, and
Thank you for
until
having me.
next time.
This been another episode of Bringing My Front.